Oh, my thing got stuck. Hey, what's up, everybody? I mean, I guess that came out kind of wrong. Anyway, the button is what I meant. What's up, everybody? It's the All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, and I'm here with my people, and I don't know, I could be their people. Nobody really knows how it works. But anyway, before we get
We're a
started,
tribe. That's what it is.
is it?
It's a tribe.
It's a tribe. Oh, don't say that. Then we're gonna be all fucking categorized. Fantasy Grounds talk shows meant to teach and help, but the opinions stated by the three of us are not that of Smiteworks USA LLC or Fantasy Grounds. So get that through your heads, everybody. What's up? Who's in the chat? It's prize time. Let's give it away. Oh wait, no, we're gonna do some stuff here first. All right.
Wow.
So how are you, Fury Fate?
I'm doing well. That's all I can say is I'm doing well.
Okay, Robin, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, you guys, what are soda cans made out of?
Aluminum.
We're not having this.
I love you, man.
They're unless you're from any other country, then they're made out of what, Robin?
Aluminium.
No, it's aluminium.
No, that's only how British people say it.
Oh, so it's aluminium.
Everybody else says aluminium. I'm fairly certain. Yeah. Look, okay, I'm an American, so.
And now the way you said that was, I'm an American with a parenthetical, which is the best, and no one can beat us, and we do it the way we do it, and no one can beat us. Thank you. That's what that had at the end of it.
Well, that's not at all what I was insinuating.
Gwydion has subscribed to the channel for 31 months in a row. What? Thank you, Gwydion.
See, Australians say aluminium as well. Ooh, but do they say it aluminium or aluminium? I need to know.
And do they say, is your trunk a boot? Is your scarf a winch? Like what? A lift, flat, military, Poppin' J. Fox, governor, what? Hey, what? Okay, that's enough of the British.
Well, I mean, like most, Caucasian, white Australians, whatever you want to call them, are, descendants of British colonists.
That's true.
So I'd assume they have a lot of the similar slang words. Is that even right? That's Let's do the show.
Lock on. Thanks for the lock on S, lock on 5, lock on S, lock ons. Hey, that person. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right, so Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, everybody. In Fantasy Grounds, there's two. They always make the player's version so that you can see the stuff, but without seeing the good stuff because the DM doesn't want you to see that. So the player's version, we'll just show real quickly. It basically has. Why are the magic items in there? That's kind of interesting. It basically has all the classes in each of the 13 official Wizards of the Coast classes.
I could go on a rant on why the magic items are there.
Well, why are they there as opposed to they're not in any of the other?
Because they should be, and I'll tell you why. Like 90% of the magic items that are in the Dungeons Master's book, words are hard, should have been in the player's handbook in the first place. That's just, I could rant about it all day, but I'll save it for another show on Wednesday.
Okay. And then, so all the 13 official classes have at least 2, and some of them more, new subclasses. We'll go over that. And then there's, of course, the equipment. Or, I guess I should have said, no, there's not. What the fuck? Hold on. Is there any items? Let me look. Yes. So that is, anyway, yeah, okay. Well, all right. The feats are there. I believe there's something like a dozen new feats or something. We'll go over it. And then the spells are all there. And in the player's handbook, they have, the player's version of Tasha's has like all the spells. It doesn't just have the new spells. It has every spell in the game and the new ones. Because if you go to the list, this is what was freaking me out. Well, maybe that's not true. Are that many updated? It has a lot of spells, but not all of them. But I think because there's only like 25 new spells or something like that, or maybe even 17 spells. But there's a lot of updates. There's a lot of updated spells. So whatever. Oh god, I didn't really. Okay, never mind that. Anyway, so what we're gonna look at though is the regular main book. So let's do that.
Some of them got updates, but a lot of
Yeah,
them are
there's a lot of them.
reprints.
Okay. So let's see. Tasha's Guide to Everything. Now, for whatever reason, the
No.
Fantasy Grounds
Cauldron.
conversion. What'd I say?
Guide.
Yeah, it's Cauldron, everybody. Caul drawn. That's how it is.
It really should have been called Tasha's Cauldron of some things.
Oh, well, someone doesn't like it very much. Oh
No,
my god.
that's not an accurate statement. There are things in it I like. That's
Tasha's
what I'm
Guide
gonna
of
say right now.
Tasha's Guide of a little bit of stuff. That's what it should have been called.
Tasha's Cauldron of some things.
Yeah, well, we're not affiliated with Fantasy Grounds, so we can bust on it if we want. But I actually
Wizards
really
of the
like
Coast.
it. Yeah, Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's slim. That's all.
it's slim. I've been told.
It's
I've been
slim.
told being slim is not a bad thing. I've been told this.
It's 192 pages. I have the physical book, you guys. And I'm gonna pull out Xanathar's Guide real quick.
Do you have the one with this cover, Robin, or do you have the regular one?
No, I have the boring cover.
Adapted by Zacchaeus. Hey, they put a little Fantasy Grounds logo in there.
Wow,
That's
I feel
interesting.
really dumb now. Xanathar's Guide. Guess how many pages? Xanathar's
192.
Guide is? 192. They're both fucking slim. Fuck this shit.
Okay. Let's just everybody calm down. What was I gonna say? Oh, yes, Fantasy Grounds. When they do they don't put the cover. Well, I guess they do. They don't. They they have this, right? They have this picture, but they don't actually put the cover of the book. Anyway, I don't know. All right. So this book has, in chapter 1, is new features for the subclasses. And
Best part of the book.
Yeah, and it presents the Artificer class, but I think it's just the same as from
Plus, it's a reprint plus one new subclass.
Okay, and that was in the
Eberron book.
Yeah. Chapter 2 has the patrons who can become one of the driving forces of your group's adventures, which I have not looked at. I haven't even looked at that at all. Chapter 3 is magical items and spells and artifacts and tattoos and stuff. Chapter 4 has more rules for sidekicks and supernatural environments.
Oh, Rob, I see. John ECC points out that there in the reference manual, look at the very top left. It says Tasha's Guide to Everything. It should say Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Maybe that's what I did.
But that's obviously a typo.
Yes, it is.
I'll check the physical book. Kind of curious saying, is the same error in the book?
Okay. So.
Negative.
Yeah, it was just a mistype. Oh. She's a witch. So, here we go. Let's look at stuff. Yes, you can customize your origin, and it talks about how to do that. So if you're into making up your own deal. And also you can make your own race. It's pretty powerful because you can just give yourself like dark vision and this and that, and you can just give yourself all the good stuff. So DMs would have to approve that in your game, obviously. Changing your subclass, you can do. There's a
wait. On the race thing, it doesn't give you like any restrictions. Like you could pick 2 of whatever, or
there's like a guide.
Yeah,
it says like
if
you pick one, you pick one of these and one of these or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to know if it's balancing its shit or not, but apparently not. It's broken.
Yeah, broken. I don't think it's that broken. I think it's roughly on par with Variant Human. So take it.
So then each of the classes lists the thing, right? Or well, maybe just the Artificer does. Oh no, we'll find out in a second. So here we go. Where was this? Artificer. So they're all there. Barbarian and then Bard and then Cleric. Okay, so the Artificer's different because it's a reprint of the Artificer from the other book that it was in, so that it's all in one place, nice and fantastic and everything like that. And then it's got it's just like any class. It's got all the stuff there. And then it's got the archetypes, which I believe are called I thought they had a little special heading.
Armorer.
I guess not.
Is
They
the new
don't.
one.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
here we go.
over one.
Alchemist and Armorer. Yes.
That's the new one. That was not in the Eberron book.
Okay, and then one more Artillerist, and maybe even one more.
Yeah, one more. Battle something.
Battlesmith.
That.
Right. So that's the only one that is different, where it's just like a regular class would be listed in like the player's handbook or whatever. Now,
Right.
the rest of the classes don't list them out like that, but they give you optional class features. So you can, and in most cases, this is what I thought was weird. There are some replacements, like it'll say, like the Ranger has one that replaces another one, but most of them are just extra, and it says check with your DM. You can use one, both, or none, and you can just add these. Like Primal Knowledge at 3rd level, you get whatever the hell the Barbarian gets at 3rd level plus this thing, and a lot of them are pretty cool. So my favorite ones are the ones for the caster classes where it says when you can swap cantrips, like you can do something on a long rest and switch out a cantrip, because you know how you're playing a character and you're like, why do I have this mending cantrip the whole rest of my life? I need to change it, and you can't. So that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's great. Some of them are great, like seriously great. And DMs, you should consider.
I love you, man.
Path of the Beast is a new one. And Path of Wild Magic as a Barbarian is a new one. What's up?
Yeah, this one kind of was disappointing to me. The Wild Magic Barbarian, I was not impressed.
She doesn't impress you?
No, this I think that's a boy.
Oh, you're
actually.
right. Look at that Pippi Longstocking face and hair, and then I'm like, she doesn't have a bra on. It's a man. Or, we don't know
I
anymore,
mean,
do
we're
we?
not to assume anyone's gender.
Right, we're
but
not.
Yeah.
We're not.
I don't think Wizards of the Coast would put a topless woman in their artwork anymore.
Gender is now something that is decided by the person who it is, and then it's up to us. It's up to us to get it fucking right, or else we go to jail. All right. So Barbarian, and by the way, thank you to George Orr, who has just subbed for 19 months in a row. Thank you. Boom. That's how you do it. Hey, what's up, Josh?
Beautiful.
Josh from Smiteworks is here, everybody. Don't say anything bad. We've already said bad stuff, Josh. Don't worry.
Yeah, but it's not Smiteworks' fault. It's Wizards of the Coast's fault.
Right, it's not. Right. Not Smiteworks' fault. Except for Josh. Look right here. Tasha's Guide to Everything. It's a cauldron. Thank you. All right. Okay, so now we're in, Bard, right? Yeah. So they've got some alternate spells. Most of the classes that cast spells have now alternate spells that you can use. And then, of course, a couple extra things there. Like, replace one of your skills that you choose for expertise, which is cool. And replace one cantrip you learn from this class's spell with another cantrip from the Bard spell. So, yeah. And that's how they do it. That's a good picture. I like that.
I do like that picture. A lot of the artwork in this book, I think, is better than previous books.
That's because there's no black and white maps.
this book.
All right.
Also that,
Bard
yeah.
has new colleges, College of Creation, and
Which is pretty cool.
Also, College of Eloquence.
Meh. I'm just gonna give you my ratings on all of them.
Okay, that's fine.
They're just my opinion, you guys. So take it or leave it.
All right, and then so far the ratings are good and meh. Cleric has, of course, new spells that you can use.
OP.
And feel free to jump in, Fury, if you haven't. And then it's got, of course, optional features as well.
Because we all know clerics needed more things.
Yeah.
That was sarcasm.
And a lot of the new stuff are long rest powers that you can use a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, which I thought was kind of cool.
Which is kind of new. Yeah.
All right, the new domains for cleric.
Pretty good. Order. Pretty good.
Order domain.
Pretty good.
And the other one is peace domain.
Meh.
Robin likes war. She likes war. And And Twilight Domain, which is the
OP.
yeah,
Very OP.
it's probably from that Jennifer woman who lives in Arizona that writes those books.
Oh no,
Twilight.
no.
Not okay.
No.
So
No.
no, then is that what you're?
No.
Druid, and they give the little symbols for each class, which is kind of a new thing. Optional class features, again, you can use one or some or all or none.
Can druids even use sickles? Why is their symbol a sickle? I don't even know. Can they?
They can't use metal weapons, can they? What the fuck?
I don't think so. It's a fucking sickle.
Wizards of the Coast, they don't need to
wanted to
check
point
their
that out.
privilege. So
This one's cool.
There's
The familiar thing is really cool. I like this feature.
Druid with a wild companion.
Look, Rob, you brought me on the show for commentary, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Because if it were just me, it would be like a mechanical walkthrough of and cantrip versatility, and that would be it. I wouldn't say anything.
I'm here for the color commentary.
It's funny. I have many opinions, but I've learned in about the last 10 to 15, 25, maybe 40 years that my opinions aren't welcome in most cases. So, Circle of
Neither
Spores.
are mine.
I welcome your opinions.
Well, I welcome yours. Fancy that.
What was that called again?
Oh, Metacuri says druids do get sickles, which is weird because wouldn't the blade be made of metal?
Oh, but they're used for, maybe that's an exception because they're used for harvesting, Gorvidal says.
Oh,
Circle of Spores.
I mean, I knew that. Spores is great.
You can.
One of
isn't
my
that the one where you can make up concoctions or something?
No.
Okay.
No. You infect things with mushroom spores and kill them.
And
and then bring them back to life as a little fucking servant. It's really cool. I like this subclass a lot.
And Circle of the Stars.
Also pretty good. I like this one.
Star map. Table star map. A scroll covered with depictions of constellations. That's a. Is that a new thing or is that an extension I have? What the
I don't know. I've never seen that.
I don't know what that is. Matacuri, what is this?
What is that? Are you in Classic or Unity?
I'm in Classic. What the hell is that? I must have an extension installed. I don't know. I try not to do that on this show. We're talking about it. Oh, yeah, the Wheel and the Woes. I remember that. The Wheels and the Woes. Circle of the Wildfire, right?
Yeah, this one's okay. I'm very sad they missed an opportunity to give druids the Firebolt cantrip here. Didn't make sense, but
you know what?
Read
through this book, it's almost like you can just take it if you want. Just take it. You have Firebolt? You're a druid? Yeah, I just took it. The fighter.
I mean, yeah, that's what I would say. You want Firebolt? You can have it.
Yeah,
fine. It's a fucking cantrip.
Oh, it's metal weapons, not armor. That's right. Thank you, Josh. You're right. So I've seen a lot of chatter online and Twitter and Facebook and any of the other Parlor. There's a new one now you're supposed to be on. I don't know. I'm just making that shit up. But there's a lot of people talking about how fighters are awesome now. No more talk about bad fighters because now they're awesome.
Fighters were always awesome?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
have people been asleep for the last 4 years?
I don't know what's going on. This one I liked. When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage.
These are great.
1 d10 plus your proficiency healing. That's a fighter. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, all these new fighting style things. I forget what they're called. Fighting styles, right? Yeah, they're great. I love them.
Yeah.
I have a player in my game right now playing a fighter, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna like, hey, can I switch my stuff?
Yeah.
Of course I'll let him. I think they're great.
P.S. Everybody, all of the Tasha's codes for the Rob Tui coding packages are finished. I've already done them, so go re-download shit if you need it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just buy it. Thank you. Let's look at this. Oh. This is like a super powerful, and then this is like a 10-year-old boy who found a shield and a wooden sword. Well, I don't know what's going on there. A young fighter spars with an instructor. Oh, well, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. A homeless kid found shit in the garbage would have been my caption, but this is a better caption. Okay, martial archetypes for the fighter. Psi Warrior.
Boo.
Do you generally not like psionic stuff, or just this
I don't like psionic. So, yeah, let me preface that with I am not a fan of psionic stuff, like, at all. So,
Psionics. Okay.
psionics.
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 The
I like the
Rune
rune
Knight.
knight. That's
Now
nice.
this is a rune as like an object or a painting or something like that, as opposed to if you're from New York and you say that your day was ruined. That's RUIN. They just say it this way, so just get over that,
Mhm.
New
Yeah,
Yorkers.
no. We're talking like sigils, like that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Sigils.
Glyphs.
Number
There's
of
a lot
runes.
for
2,
it.
3, 4, 5. Boom. There's a
I
cloud
do like
rune, a fire rune, a frost rune,
it's very
storm rune.
I think it would make a really thematic dwarf fighter, you know, dwarven runes and all that.
Yeah.
I think you could do a lot with this one. It's really fun.
There's hill and stone that have level requirements. And then there's famous 70 singers, Gladys Knight. No, it's Giant Smite. I'm sorry. So Runic Shield. These are some fantastic. Runic
shit.
Juggernaut. You know how to amplify your rune power transformation. As a result, the extra damage you deal with the Giant Smite feature, which I think is normally D6 or D8, increases to D10. Moreover, you can use that feature. Your size can increase to huge. And while you're that size, your reach increases 5 feet. That's 18th level, though. So basically, anything that you read in a D&D book that is something that you get above level, say, 9, you're never going to see it.
Mhm,
Because
right.
most games
Well,
end before.
not true. Come play at my table.
I haven't been invited. Battlemaster Builds. There are some Battlemaster Builds.
So this was Wizards of the Coast saying, here's how you can make a certain type of fighter. And these are the things you should pick to make these certain types of fighters. I really was, this was one of the most disappointing things for me in the book right here. Why didn't they also give us all of these fighter, tropes? That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. As NPC stat blocks, please. I would have liked a hoplite stat block and
What I
a
hear you saying
skirmisher
is
stat block.
What I hear you saying is, within a few weeks, I, Robin Nix, will be making a DM's Guild product that has all of those as NPCs. Thank you.
I actually was,
Ooh.
so thanks for letting the cat out of the bag.
Well, I'm just. You didn't tell me. By the way, Rob, if you randomly think of
I
this, don't say
know.
it out loud.
No, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
picking on you. But it was a really, I think, missed opportunity on Wizards of the Coast part to give us more things for the DM. In the DM section, those could have been NPC stat blocks. That's all.
Okay.
Carry on.
If I'm the artist for Wizards of the Coast, I maybe do the fist sideways as opposed to the Black Panther pose we have here. I don't know if that's going to cause problems anywhere.
It's fine.
Is it? Okay, good. Black Panthers are
It's
actually good
fine.
people. I don't know.
It's just a fist.
That's what I said to my prom date. Thank you.
Regret everything now.
Fuck yeah! Diablo bomb.
Stop it.
Yeah, I don't have those up. Oh, by the way, Bob. Bob spent about 30 minutes last night with the sounds helping me. It all blew up later,
Oh
and
my
it's all
God.
back to the way it was because it all fucking just blew up. None of it
Oh.
worked. All right, so where were we? Bard.
Monk.
Sorry, monk. That
the bard
clearly
with
says.
fists. Right.
Yeah, monk
right.
use their
Yeah.
fists.
Mhm.
Unless you're a sun bard, then it's a sun. Oh, fuck, I can't even say monk. Focus
Okay,
Fury, you still
these
there?
are pretty cool though. These little optional swappy outy thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just laughing at you two. It's like almost a married couple bickering about, oh, this class, this feat, this,
Yeah, well, that's how long
It's
Rob and
cute.
I have known each other now. So you too.
I can't help it. I talk too much, so if I'm ever yapping, just tell me to shut up.
Rob has the same problem. So, I mean, it works out fine.
All right.
Next
Monastic
thing.
traditions. Sadomonastic traditions.
Sure.
The way of mercy. Oh,
Is that
sure
how
is
you
so
say it?
patronizing.
This
Oh my god.
one's
I feel like you
all
guys
right.
Feel what?
It's not meh.
Fury, what
Fine.
did you say?
Oh, I just your pronunciation of that. I'm like, that sounds so weird.
What?
Monastic?
Sadomonastic.
Yeah.
No.
I was doing a little
Just
sex
yeah.
joke there.
Mhm.
because I'm 14 and I
yeah.
can't help it.
We get it. We just chose to look past it.
Well, she brought up that my pronunciation. Way of the Astral Self, which I first read as Astral Shelf and was trying to make a whole elf on a shelf. I didn't know. This wasn't today. This was like the other day when I was looking at it. And I was like, what? And then I figured it out. You
The
can use
artwork
your...
for this one was really cool.
Did I miss any? Did I pass some? Oh, wait, it's down here.
Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. This where this one had artwork. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Look at that. It's
Got
fucking
extra arms. Dragonborn Monk, interesting, of the Astral Self. Boom.
Why is that so interesting?
I don't picture Dragonborns as monks usually.
They're fucking hulking dragon dudes. You don't picture them as beating people up with their fists?
No, but I think of, see, even though monk is a class in D&D, the word monk invokes the small, demure man who's got a shaved head, that's human, and that has an orange robe and sits Indian style all day praying to themselves. That's what I picture, and I can't break myself out of that.
I get that, and they tried to make the class like half that and half
right
martial.
But you made the mistake of asking me why I thought it was interesting, so I had to explain it.
I got you. Oh, paladins.
Satisfies Theory's little fantasy there. Wait, what happened? Is that picture in there twice? What the fuck?
It is. Report it.
Well, that's just that's easy enough for
It's
them
either
to fix.
lazy or they're recycling.
See, what's funny though is no one will fucking report it. That'll stay there for 2 months because no one will be like, whatever, I don't care. All right, next is Oath of Glory.
Blech.
For the
it's a reprint. I'm pretty sure this one was in the Sword Coast Adventurers guide. Or
did they change it?
Somebody correct me.
I don't know. Yeah, David Carradine, Urash, you're right. The Oath of the Watchers. Again, sex.
Pretty cool. This one's pretty cool.
Lawyers.
I like it.
Vigilant Rebuke. I remember coding that. 2d8 plus your charisma modifier, force damage. Yeah.
Cool.
Again, 15th level though, but
is that a halfling palette? Oh, dwarf. I was close.
All right, next is the Ranger. Now people are getting it's funny. The most complaints you hear in D&D about any class is the Ranger. And then this is supposed to be all awesome, yet I don't recall anybody ever playing Rangers. Maybe because they hate them.
Okay, so here's the thing though, because for the last 4 or 5 years, people have just shit talked about Rangers literally everywhere you go. YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, people shit talk Rangers so much so that I think people don't want to play Rangers sometimes. I think it colors people's opinion of Rangers. Rangers aren't that bad, y'all. Fucking play them. They're not as bad as people say they are.
Barbarian Ranger for the win. I played when I first started playing 5th edition. I would play any class. Like I wanted to experience it all, right? Like I have favorites, but I played them all, and if somebody says, "Hey Rob, you want to be in our campaign? We need a ranger or we need a bard," I'll do it. I don't care. Any class is fine. Because that's the fun part, is trying to figure out how to do it.
There's a subclass in this book particularly that if I was a player playing a ranger, it's the subclass I would pick. It's not this one though, Fey Wanderer. Bleh.
Do you think a kilt is a vital part of the Fey Wandering aesthetic? And if not, why are you so wrong? Question mark,
Tasha.
period. Thank you. Fey Wanderer. No kilt. Oh wait, is that a kilt? I guess it kind of is.
Oh, thanks, Manicure. I knew it was a reprint. I just forgot what book it came from. But Paladin Oath of Glory was in Mythic Odyssey of Theros, not Sword Coast Adventures Guide. I was halfway there. I would have gotten there eventually. But I knew it was a reprint. I had seen it before. Yes, this one, Swarmkeeper. So fucking cool. I want to be a Swarmkeeper. I think the flavor, you say I'm a ranger, but I fucking love my bees or whatever, right? Okay. And you get to play that, and they came up with really cool features, abilities, combat things that make you a beekeeper. It's fucking cool.
Awesome. Okay, I figured
I
it
like
out.
it.
That when I open a table, there's a disabled or enabled. That's from the loot extension, which I do have. I just didn't turn it off, but it's from the loot extension.
Whoops.
So that's why we see that is all. Swarmkeeper.
I like this one. Like a lot. I want to play it so bad.
Gnome Swarmkeeper. All right, Beastmaster Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, so Beastmaster companions for the Ranger. So
Yes. These are the new ones.
Right, they've got just a bunch of new ones. Beast
They're
of the
really
land,
cool.
beast of the sky, beast of the sea. And there's templates, right. Good times.
Yeah, so you can have like, a quadruped land animal, or you could have a fucking falcon or whatever.
Right.
And they give you like this template for it. It's cool. It's really cool. Much needed.
And the rogue has optional features, as every class does, but the Artificer. And there's just one, Steady Aim, which I think is pretty cool. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved, and if you do use it, you can't move.
Right.
So that's pretty cool, though. You give yourself advantage just because you're steadying yourself. Steady
And
aim,
sometimes rogues need it if they sneak in and like none of their allies are nearby. They need advantage to give themselves sneak attack. So now you can do that.
Roguish archetypes are Phantom.
So cool. You can be a ghost.
And Soul Knife.
Meh.
Yeah, Phantom sounds better.
It just sounds better.
Like
it just sounds better.
And...
On the Sorcerer, you can have optional features once again, and spells, optional spells. And some of these were pretty cool. Seeking spells.
Yes.
If you make an attack roll and miss, you can spend 2 sorcery points to re-roll. What the fuck?
Luck.
You can, yeah, it's luck, but it's a costly luck. You can use Seeking Spell even if you've already used different meta magic option during the cast. Okay, Transmuted Spell, this is one I thought was cool. When you cast a spell that deals a type of damage from the following list, you can spend 1 sorcery point to change the damage type. Whatever. Thank you. Because that could really be powerful. I mean, this guy doesn't get hit
Once you learn the thing is like vulnerable to radiant damage or whatever. Yeah, it's great.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder. And when I was coding it, I coded it as Tinder, not meaning to do that, and so I changed it.
Sure.
Yeah. No, it was just a Freudian slip. I have many of those in my closet. Thank you. Sorceress Origins. Aberrant Mind.
Meh.
Okay.
Oh, look, more psionics. I mean, I'm sure there's people that are super happy and stoked for all of this, but I could literally take it or leave it. This one's cool, though.
Clockwork Soul.
So cool.
I rarely tell people I speak Modron because invariably they just want to learn how to curse. So let's get this one out of the way now. Lesson 1. Beep, bop, and other slams. Tasha's funny. Human Clockwork Soul. Yeah. What's up? You got something wrong with your eyes, dude? What's up?
Modron spirit things. Cool. Cool.
All right, let's see what's next. Warlock. The Warlock, of course, has
the whole
alternate
class
spells.
Could be like removed from 5e and I wouldn't even cry, but
oh, we don't talk bad about Rangers, but we can about Warlocks. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like Warlocks.
This
is known. It's a well-known fact.
Okay. Eldritch Invocation options. Oh, shit. I don't think I knew to code these.
Damn it, Rob. You had one job.
I might have to go back and add those if anybody complains.
He'll fix it, y'all.
Sometimes they don't require coding. And I think I read through these. I mean, okay, well, we'll see. Yeah, like you can cast Animate Dead without using spell slot. That doesn't fucking... Oh, but there is a counter. Undying Servitude. Here, let's just check something real quick. Let's just look, everybody. Just monitor my own situation and see if I need to go back in and Where is it? Class features. Let's see. Did I do Dying Servitude? I did not. Okay, I need to code these, so those will be missing. These 10 things or 8 things or whatever. I'll have to go do that. I'll do that later. And so the patrons of the Warlock are the Fathomless.
Meh.
I would be very surprised, Robin, if you gave a good rating to any subclass of a class that you hate. The Genie. The Genie sounds fun.
Yeah, if you like warlocks.
Is the Genie one that has a limited wish? Is that one of their...
Yeah, they have limited wish.
Limited wish,
like,
14th level, of course. So basically, limited wish just says that you can cast any 6th level spell or lower that has a casting time of 1 action. And then you can use that. This is what I love. You can use, there's a couple things in the game that in Tasha's that did this type of a mechanic. You can't use it again until you finish 1d4 long rest. I think there's a 1d6 long rest in there somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go. Wizard.
Brutal.
Awesome.
Best class in the game.
Yeah,
hands
it
down.
is totally. Cantrip formulas.
Swap your cantrips.
You have scribed a set of arcane formulas in your spellbook that you can use to formulate cantrip in your mind. Whenever you finish a long rest and consult those formulas in your spellbook, you can replace one wizard cantrip with another. Oh, that's every long rest. I mean, come on. There you go.
Best.
And blade singing, which I think is a...
This is the only one that I'm like, meh. Well, I'm not a fan of blade singers.
But isn't that the one from
be
the
an elf?
Sword Coast?
Yeah, it is from Sword Coast Adventures.
Talk about a thin book. I remember
Yeah,
Sword Coast was the
that's
first
the
flat
thing.
book, and it was like, DMG, Player's Handbook, thank us. And I was like, what?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's the best picture right there. What
it's
the
good
hell?
artwork, yes, but they're blade singers.
All right, Order of the Scribed.
Okay, so here's where I'm going to talk about. Okay, I love wizards. Everybody knows I love wizards. They're my favorite class in the game, and this is all we get for them in this book. It's very disappointing. I was so disappointed that all we got was blade singers and Order of Scribes. I don't like either of them, and I'm a big, huge fucking wizard fan. This is very disappointing.
I mean,
Wizards of the
magic
Coast.
is great and all, but have you smelled a book? Thank you.
But if I want a book wizard subclass, this is not how I pictured it. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't. It didn't. I didn't like it. That's all there is to it.
All right, now there's new feats, which we won't concentrate too heavy on, but just, I mean, you basically by the name of it, you get the idea. Artificer, Initiate, Chef, Crusher.
Really good.
Yeah.
A lot of them are like you still get an 1 point Aussie.
Right.
And all this other shit. They're really good. I like feats that are like that. There's a few in the player's handbook where you get, you can increase your whatever score by 1, and then here's all these other things. Those are the best kinds of feats. I love those feats.
Yeah. Eldritch Adept for the Pact Magic users. And Fighting Initiate. Gunner. Meta Magic Adept for the Pact Magic
you could
users.
be a non-sorcerer and get meta magic. How fucking cool is that? That's so cool.
Piercer, that has to do with earrings and such. Poisoner, awesome. Shadow Touched is you learn the invisibility spell and can cast each of them without spending a slot.
Yeah, you get a first level spell from illusion or necromancy, school of magic. Any spell that you want.
And then you can do that once per long rest, which is, I mean, going invisible, hello, as a feat, come on. Skill Expert, which of course helps you with your skills. Slasher is once per turn, when you deal slashing damage, you can reduce the speed of the target by 10.
Nice.
And when you score a crit, the target has disadvantage on all attacks. Yes. Telekinetic. Oh, I don't remember this. What does this do? Oh, you learn the Mage Hand cantrip. As a bonus action, you can shove a creature that you can see within 30 feet. I mean, a guy standing next to a cliff. Bye-bye. Yeah. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Telepathic.
Ooh, telepathy.
Yes, 60 feet. And
No, this one's pretty good though. Yeah, all these feats are really good. Probably aside from some of the like the greatest subclasses in here, these are very standout part of the Tasha's Cauldron. These feats. I
the
want
caption for this photo is, but I. Caption is.
more. This is a great. They should have did more. They were
Group
great.
patrons. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna let Robin take over.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't
know anything.
Meh. Some people like this kind of stuff. I think it's really cool. I don't like that they're made up mostly of tables. So yeah, you could basically when you start a new game, or you can incorporate these two into like a game that's already going on. You could say, "Hey, here's a contact basically for the entire party, and what sort of facilities that contact can provide for the party." And what kind of quests they might send the party on. It's really good for homebrew games. You could probably work these into some of the pre-printed adventures fairly easily. But yeah, it's mostly role-playing stuff. Contact for the party, do some quests for me. Here's how our relationship will work with this particular patron.
Okay, so that's because there are I'm not amongst this subgroup of people, but there are many, and maybe even the majority of RPG players that just get off on this kind of shit. They love it. They love the whole.
Yeah, so the thing I thought when I read through this is most DMs kind of already do this stuff in my experience.
Yeah, but
When
now
I
they have
run
some
games,
stuff they
right? Like
might
if
not
the
think
party
of, or
starts as
yeah.
part of a guild, like I'm already doing this. They're already part of a guild, and we're already using this guild sort of feature. Or if the party is being tasked out by like the queen of the kingdom, you know what I mean? Like this kind of stuff is already happening. So I felt like it was kind of maybe they were just padding the page count and they're like, here's some
Well, I
things we
think what
know
they do
people
though
already
is,
do. So here's our stuff for that. You know what I mean?
I don't know if anybody watching has done this, and I'm not sure how I got on the list. I'm a play tester for them, so they send me all, like, I have the new adventure that's not even coming out for whatever, a year or whatever it is, but they also send these surveys, like 150 questions.
Right.
And I think
Yeah.
they really do pay attention to what people, like it'll tell you, they'll ask you stuff like, what's your favorite this and what's your favorite that, but they'll also say, what would you like to see? And then
Right.
if 2,000 people say, what about more lore on guilds, or then they go, okay,
Yeah.
and then
Which is fine. I'm not necessarily complaining about it. I don't want it to come, sound that way. This concept, the group patrons thing, was already in another book. I want to say it was the Eberron book, but I could be wrong. There's so many fucking books, I get them all mixed up a lot. But I'm pretty sure it was the Eberron book. Anyways, I think that they put it in this book the same reason they put the Artificer, sorry, and other things reprints, just so that it's all in a non-setting specific book.
Right.
Because some people will pass up on the Eberron book because they don't want to play an Eberron.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
I do know
here's a book with all this stuff that came from a setting book, so that you can use it in other settings. Maybe was the patron stuff in the Ravnica book? Look, you guys, I don't remember. Okay,
I don't know.
have all these books.
Like some of the, like the Eberron, the Ravnica,
they all start to bleed
Theros,
together after
all those
a while.
books, I just get them and I do the codes and I don't even use them. Like I don't even.
No, but I mean, like I get them and I use the content out of them, but I strip them out and put them in my own game world. So I forget where they originally came from. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
And then here is the magical stuff.
Yeah, new spells. Like 8 new summoning spells that could have all been one spell.
They seem pretty cool.
They do, but it could have just
different
been
levels, and they're all from the enchantment, or no, summon. They're all from the conjuration, except the summon undead, which is necromancy, obviously.
Necromancy, yeah.
Yeah, and they're different.
Which is weird. Summon.
Oh.
Oh, these are great though because I'm very fond of summoning stuff. I've told this before a million times. I have a player who loves playing conjurer type characters, summoning shit. These are really good because unlike the old summoning spells, they just summon one monster. Fucking easy.
Yeah.
Nothing to deal with. I've already made a whole module just for the old summoning spells because you can summon so many different, 8 CR1 quarter fucking animals. You know what I
yeah.
mean? This one's great because it's a stat block, and this is what you summon every time you cast a spell. And that's fantastic. Good job, Wizards of the Coast.
This reminds me of John Carpenter's 1982 movie The Thing. If anybody's seen that, that's what you'll know what I'm talking about.
Sexy.
New
Tasha spells?
Holla. Yeah,
Cheer
there's
bits. Cheer bits in the
new-
stream. Thanks for the cheer bits.
cheer bits. Oh, my sound is on my speaker. Urash54, thank you so much. Cheer bits, Bit Boss. Yeah, there's 3 new Tasha spells, I think. So good. Personalizing spells. I don't even know what this means.
So this one's all flavor, not mechanical.
Okay.
So if you want your spells, like when you cast Healing Spirit, is your Healing Spirit made of butterflies or fireflies? You know what I mean?
Or is your fireball somehow blue?
Right.
But still
But it
fire.
still does fire
Yeah.
damage.
Okay, cool.
The
Well,
only people I've seen so far do a different take on this was at Kobold Press, where they gave us actual alternate fireball spells, which were great. Deep Magic, you guys should check that out.
Deep Magic, it's the show in 2 weeks.
It is.
At least you're not saying it is. Oh no.
It is. No, it is.
It is.
100%.
Okay, what was it? What's this? I'm just scrolling through the list. This is magic
New
items.
magic items.
Okay, so here we go. And there's magic tattoos. Oh, so they don't have. I guess you have to. The magic items would be, you go here and look at the magic items. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So like
Oh,
9 of them are tattoos. I do that all the time, Rob.
Yeah, I
like
can't stand
all
it.
the time. Yeah, 8 or 9 of them are magical tattoos, which are pretty cool. I guess when you read the description for those too, it's technically when you get the item, you're getting the needle, the needle that you would apply the tattoo with. And then you apply the tattoo to yourself, thus attuning to it. And then if you ever want to unattune from it, basically you get the needle back. From my understanding, I could be wrong.
Whoa. From the picture, it looks like somebody else is tattooing him.
I know, right? But
And I would think that you would need somebody else to tattoo you because like
okay.
some of the stuff says 2 limbs and then the torso. I'm like, that's gonna be very fucking hard. Or half a limb and the scalp. I'm like, you're not gonna be able to tattoo your scalp.
Right, for sure. And I totally agree with what you're saying. I think I was more pointing out that I think you get the needle back if you unattune from the tattoo. The tattoo will
okay.
go away and you still have the needle, if I understand correctly.
See, that just bothers me so much. It should be the ink that is magical, not the needle.
Right. But then, people will say, well, if I take off my winged boots and unattune from them, I still have a pair of winged boots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Like if you get the ink removed from you, then
Yeah.
it's gone.
So then it just goes back into the needle. But they're
So-
pretty cool. Some of the tattoos are pretty cool.
And we won't. Magic items are. I mean, we could spend 5 hours talking about these. I'll just go through them real
For
quick.
sure.
But
Yeah.
because people know magic items are magic items, they each do fantastic weird things. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
get
magic
that.
items.
and I guess it doesn't matter if you share needles or whatever.
no, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Don't even think about that. Don't
I just-
share
I
your
just think-
magic tattoo needles, everybody.
Right. I think of the weird, awkward things always.
The
Oh my gosh.
Demonicon of Igawagalotho. That's one.
That's a
That's
fun
what this
word.
looks like. Holy.
It,
Oh,
so
look at it. It's got a hand to hold.
Demonomicon and Igwilv, that is Tasha's other name, by the way. She also is known
Oh.
as Igwilv.
Look at you pronouncing shit properly.
I'm such a fucking nerd, though.
I
But
believe
I
that's
think you're
pronounced-
pronouncing it
I believe
properly,
that's
unless
pronounced
unlike
nerd,
Rob
not
here.
nerds. I don't know how to say anything.
Tasha as a
Uh,
character.
I don't know
Like,
how to
it
say
was
anything,
pretty.
but if you say it wrong, I will fucking let you know.
Right.
Because
I mean, I
even
say
if I don't know
some-
how to say it, if you say it wrong, I'll know it's wrong. I just have that
Right.
ability. I have an innate ability. That's not right.
I can't help but pronounce Artificer as Artificer. Like I've said that for many years.
But that's
and I
because you're
think I
watching too many
blame
foreign videos.
British people.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Love you, people across the
Love
pond.
you.
But I say
friend,
Artificer.
my friend
You
of
love them so much you add that U to color, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yes, you do.
No.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Oh,
No.
and do you wear armor? Yeah.
No.
And do you write a check?
Cute.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they say
probably
it's check is CHEQUE, check, like from your
Mhm.
checkbook. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
That doesn't sound
We
right.
fucking left that country and made our own for reasons, okay? Thank you. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Fuck England.
Whatever. I
No,
would
we
I
love-
would love to hear David
Tea
Tennant talk to me all
party.
day, every day.
Hey, look at this. It's
That's
called
cool.
Tooth. And
It is.
it's a dragon with Quaid coming out of it from Oh, that's a
No.
reference to
I don't know that reference.
Yes,
You're old.
no. It's a movie from 1990 called Arnold Schwarzenegger Goes to Mars. What's that called, everybody? Come on. Somebody
You're
knows.
old.
Shut up.
But,
I'll end this show right now. I'll hit this X right now.
Rob,
Okay.
Total Recall in chat.
Thank you, Total Recall. Thank you.
GWD.
Thank you. See,
And
everybody
no
there's they're all old too. Dungeon Master's Tools.
Look, can I just point out that is Mordenkainen at a table playing wizardly chess with Tasha.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what Tasha looks like, everybody.
It's beautiful. I love Mordenkainen. I named my cat after Mordenkainen, one of my cats.
Is
So.
it Kaden or Kynan?
Other people say Mordenkainen, but I heard Jeremy Crawford say Mordenkainen, so I say Mordenkainen.
I'm just gonna call him Morty, but whatever.
That's what we called our cat, Morty.
Tiny Rick. Okay.
I got that joke.
Sidekicks. Now
I've
people
seen that show.
are I don't know what Rick and Morty is. I'm old.
I'm so glad we got to this.
Okay,
I wanted to
sidekicks.
talk about this. This is
Okay.
great.
Talk about it, 'cause I don't know what the hell's going on.
And nobody else has really mentioned it. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos today, you guys, on Tasha's Cauldron, and not that many people have pointed this out. But if you bought the Essentials kit where Sidekicks first appeared, I believe they did not go all the way to 20th level Sidekicks. I want to say it was 10th level they stopped at, but somebody will correct me in chat, I'm sure. But in this book, they give you Sidekicks all the way to 20th level. That's fucking huge. Like, so big. And why aren't more people talking about this? I know sidekicks probably aren't used that much, but now that you can use them all the way to 20th level is fucking great.
You know what? I want pets that actually evolve, you know.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
level
they
up.
like level up and stuff. It's so cool. So you can use these in games where you have like a low player count or higher level games and your players want like retainers or they want to, you know, I don't know,
Or
fucking
they
instruct
adopted
people.
that baby goblin that they're
Right.
raising.
Yes. All that kind of stuff that you can think about. Now there's little sidekicks can go all the way to 20th level. It's great.
So
You're so excited
It's
about it.
amazing. I love it.
They didn't do they didn't make templates, and I guess the reason, you know, like pre-gens, they didn't make those for Fantasy Grounds. But I guess the reason they didn't do that is it's like any character. There's like 1,000 combinations. You'd have to make like 10,000 pre-gens to cover it all.
Well, can I just say I'm gonna pimp myself really quick. I did a product on the DMs Guild called Sidekicks of Eberron. You should buy it so that you can see how sidekicks should be fucking done. I did NPC stat blocks for all the variations of the sidekicks in that product. There are 99 something, over 90 sidekick stat blocks in that product.
This isn't it.
No, that's not it.
What
Hang
the
on,
fuck?
it's not called Sidekicks of Eberron. I'm fucking wrong. It's called.
Damn. Pimping somebody else's shit.
Hang on, it has a really long name.
You know, you probably could just, I was gonna say search her name.
The Wayfinder Foundation's Register of Extraordinary Individuals.
Jesus Christ.
I did not write the PDF for this. I did the Fantasy Grounds conversion. But I made all 99 sidekick variations.
99, Jesus Christ.
And on the other tab of these sidekicks, I actually put their leveling up information on the backside of them, whatever, so that people could fucking use them. They're like functional in Fantasy Grounds. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. You should buy that.
Are you doing what I think you're doing? You
I
are.
totally changed the
Picking
fucking yes.
myself.
No, it
Just
wasn't.
for
It wasn't Robin's though, was it? Was that yours?
it,
I'm
what
sh-
was what?
Was the
Well, it has
affiliate?
her name on it.
No, but it's not her. It's this guy's affiliate code though, not hers. It was
Yeah,
that. It
that's
wasn't
not
yours, was it? Yeah.
affiliate code. I don't have an affiliate code.
Oh my god. I'm fighting with the
Not
DMs Guild
yet.
now about affiliates.
I know.
Okay,
The
there's the
point
link, everybody.
Is
Go get it.
that in the Essentials kit, where the sidekicks were first introduced to D&D and Fantasy Grounds as a whole, I felt that they were not done very well. That's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. And I really wish that whoever works at Smiteworks and does sidekicks, somebody should show them this product, and that's how sidekicks should be done. All
There
right,
you go.
there. That's all. I'm not usually this like full of myself, so we'll move
man,
on.
I only the cameras aren't on, so I can't look at the camera with my rolled eye.
But I'm not.
Damn it.
Usually, I'm very, very much self-deprecating. That's the only time you guys will ever
That's
hear me
true.
say.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
pretty-
if you guys want to see Robin be self-deprecating, just come and play on Tuesday with us, where no less than 16 times during every game she refers to herself as the worst DM ever,
It's true.
as she tries
am.
to TPK everybody. So I'm just
Yeah.
flying through all this stuff, guys, because it would be too much to talk
Alright.
about. But you get it. It's sidekicks, the way you make them. Like, that's how you do it.
Mm.
And
Is that a ship?
Rob gets distracted by the pretty pictures.
Oh, it's just a tree. It almost looks like a ship, like one of
But
those.
there was
cool
a
ornate
little.
ship looking thing.
He's stealing something.
Is that a cat with wings?
Yeah, it is.
That's adorable. That's a thing. Wow.
It's Tressum.
There's an NPC for that. It's called
Yeah.
what's
Tressum.
Tressum, yeah.
Tressum.
They sit
They're
on the
adorable.
roofs.
I
Watch
don't-
the
I
neighborhood.
don't-
Natural
I don't know.
hazards. Oh, natural hazards, everybody.
These are
Falling
really
into
cool.
water.
I'm glad they put these in. They also have like a little
Avalanches.
table.
Yeah, they give specifics on how shit works. Falling into water, falling onto a creature. See, that I always fight with people about that. Like
Yeah.
like I always fight with DMs. Like if I thunderwave somebody who's 5 feet from a wall and they move 10 feet, they slam into the wall and take like a d6 damage. Come on, and then nobody likes it. So there you go. That's how you do that. Now this next section is puzzles.
Right. You kind of glossed over that part though, but where it tells you what spell you could use, it was a little table, what spell you could use to emulate the effects of like other natural hazards. I was actually working on something that did this already. So Wizards of the Coast beat me to the punch. But it's great. And
In
I
case
love
you don't
it.
know what to use for earthquake, everybody, just use earthquake.
I know some of them are, I was like, really? Really? Wizards of the Coast, you had to tell us that. But some of these are great, though. If you need St. Elmo's Fire, which is not that many people even know what it is, but they're saying use Fairy Fire. And I thought about it and I was like, oh, that's genius, actually.
St. Elmo's Fire is a 1985 movie starring the Brat Pack. Everybody knows that.
No, the
Mhm.
natural phenomenon.
That's what I thought of
Oh,
first.
okay.
known as St. Elmo's Fire.
I didn't even know there was a thing.
Plasma.
That was the name of like the bar they went to in the movie. I had no idea it was a real thing. Even
It is a
until
real
just today, right now.
like charged ions that happen during a storm. Yeah, Google it.
Butters Spider 69. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That's a good name, Butters Spider 69. Although I have to tell my story about screen names. I don't like it. I want everyone's screen name to be akin to John Smith. Not everybody just be John Smith, but be your name. Don't be. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Wow, you must fucking hate
Wow.
me then too.
Well, because if you get an email from assfucker69, you don't know who is this. But
It's my good friend Assfucker69.
yeah, I want to
Yeah.
know. I want to know you if your name is assfucker69 though. I do want to know you.
Oh my
Significance of the owlbear. Uh-huh.
These
Hit
puzzles are
checks.
pretty cool. They're pretty cool. They got a lot of flack on the internet.
Did they?
Yeah, a lot of people
For being
were
too easy or some shit like that?
No, that some of them were too hard, actually.
Oh.
There wasn't enough information in the little bit of the information that you give to players, that, little read aloud text. and that the accompanying handouts weren't that great. But when I read through them, I saw myself running them with my players really, as intended. So
They give the difficulty though, so that's nice.
yeah, yeah.
For those of you that are
They are
familiar with
very
the
similar. Yeah.
presidential debates of 2000, this is a lock box. That's Al Gore box.
Yeah, a lot of them are kind of similar in that they're just like make an anagram, figure out the letters and make an anagram or whatever that's called. I'm talking about stuff like that. So, but
at
I think
least
it's a good jumping point.
Yeah, because there's no other book so far in 5e that's given you any like puzzle creation type stuff. Yeah.
So I hope that they continue to do this and just give us more in the future in other books because I thought it was a really cool inclusion. It's
Wait a minute,
different.
Wait a minute.
Especially in a book full of reprints. I thought this was great.
And in Fantasy Grounds, hello, they even give you the fucking things.
Yeah, the one with the skulls and the little that one would be pretty good because you can just put tokens on it, right?
Yeah.
And like
now
that one,
let's see.
You could just use tokens and kind of put the tokens where the players say they're going to put the skulls.
Here's the
like
skull token. Look at that shit. Oh, you can't do that. Here it is. So it's even there, everybody.
Right. Yeah. So I think they work really well in Fantasy Grounds.
Zacchaeus does. He doesn't. Okay, this is a elusive island map with a little creature there, like that. I
didn't like this one. This one was weird.
I don't know about you, Robin.
I know, but I'm here to give my.
You are. I'm totally. Oh.
Unsolicited opinions.
No. It is. As a matter of fact, it is solicited. If I didn't have you two here, this show would just be shit.
This is my favorite puzzle. I like this one because I like playing Sudoku, and it's basically Sudoku.
Oh, okay. Sudoku type
I love
deal.
it.
Cool.
Love it.
This one's hard, everybody. Whatever it is.
It's that one with the triangles you were looking at earlier.
Oh,
that's
so good cute. Lord, are we already playing Trivia Murder Mastery or whatever the fuck game that is? Holy shit.
She said creepy, I said cute.
I mean, it's based on what else you know about it. If you just look at it. Okay, well, whatever this one is,
this one's cool. And I think this is going to be the first puzzle I use in my game. It's a tavern menu, and then there's like a secret code word hidden in the tavern menu. And I thought this was really cool. You could use it for them to get like access to like a criminal contact who goes to that tavern all the time, or whatever you want. I like it. It's very D&D. It's very on brand.
That's it, everybody. Tasha's guide to everything. Tasha's guide to everything. Tasha's cauldron of everything, everybody. That's it. Let's give it away. The moment has come, people. I want to tell you a story about the house rent blues. All right, how do I do it?
Rob, while you're setting that up, what was one of your favorite things in Tasha's cauldron?
So,
of things?
as not knowing before we did the show, I think the puzzles probably. I just like the whole idea of that.
Yeah.
But I think when you asked me the question, the first thing that popped into my head was the optional abilities for the caster classes to trade out cantrips.
Yep,
That's
I like
super awesome thing.
What about you, Feared? Was there something that kind of stood out to you that you really liked?
I actually liked oh god, what am I thinking of? The subclasses. Some of the options, the different options they gave. The Phantom.
Right? So cool.
I want to be a fucking ghost. I want to go in and murder people and then run away and nobody knows I'm there.
All right, everybody. Type in the code word, which is Tasha, no S, Tasha. You've got to spell it right, Natasha.
But there is an S in the middle.
Right. Well, yeah, but it's not Tasha's. It's just Tasha. Tasha. And if you don't think you did it right, or if you consider yourself to be a moron, just do it a couple times because you can't get entered more than once.
Right. My favorite thing, and I like a lot of things in this book, and then there were other things that kind of disappointed me. But my favorite thing is the feats. The new feats are very welcome. I really like them.
Butter Spider, you have to put an exclamation point before Tasha. So exclamation point Tasha. Exclamation sadomonastical. What do you mean you can't hear you guys? Can Clowork, that must be your... I mean, I'm sure everybody hears us. Have we been doing the whole show and nobody's heard fucking anything? What the fuck?
That'd be
No,
hilarious
I
if
can
nobody
hear you.
told you about it.
If we did an hour show and no one in the chat typed, I can't hear you. I can't hear. It's just they think I'm here by myself talking to two women that aren't here. Like, what would that be?
Oh my gosh, that would be
Regular night for you.
hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, good. Butter Spider got their entry in. Okay, here we go, everybody. Here's the winner. Boom! Max Aluminium Fun. Maximum Fun won. Congrats. You win. Now, Maximum, I don't think I've seen you win before, so here's what you're gonna do. If you're willing, Maximum, to type your Fantasy Grounds forums name in the chat, I'll award the prize to you right now. If you don't want to do that, which I don't know why you wouldn't, then you can DM me in Discord and I'll tell you how to do that. But let's see what he chooses to do. I'm assuming it's a he, which is bad for me to do. There's no way to know that.
Yeah, but the chances are pretty high.
On YouTube, it tells me that in the last month, 100% of my audience is males.
Which is a bold-faced lie because I've been watching
Yeah,
your YouTube
well,
videos
I think what
several
YouTube is
times
telling me
in the
though
last
is that
2 months.
your friend Robin just doesn't count, is what I think
I
they're
guess
saying.
not. I do not count. Even though, like, at one point I was monetized on YouTube, so like they know who I fucking am. You know what I mean? Like, I've
Yeah,
filled
but
out
on your
all that
YouTube
information.
profile, do you have preferences female
Yeah,
or do you
no,
put
no, no.
yourself
I said everything that I am a fucking woman. Okay, like everything. So
Oh
I guess
yeah,
they don't count.
Clowork, YouTube's basically screwing everybody now, because what YouTube is now going to start doing, or maybe they already did start a couple days ago, is they're monetizing all videos, even for people that aren't partners, and not paying the people who have the videos on you. So if you
Oh,
make a video on YouTube, it's going to have commercials in it, even if you don't want it to, and then they're going to take the money and not give it to you. Like,
yeah,
what the
that's
fuck?
infuriating. I have videos, like private videos on my YouTube channel that I made just to send to like family members and stuff. And if they put ads on those, I swear that'd be so dumb. Like, hey, grandma, here's a video of me and the kids. Enjoy the 30-second pre-roll ad on this for no reason. Makes no sense.
Right? Yeah, totally. I'm gonna see. He's looking it up. He says he's looking up his name, but I'm gonna see if I'll just try it on the Fantasy Grounds.
Here we go. I got it in chat. Put it in Discord.
Oh, it's okay. Good. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna give him the prize right now, everybody. Okay, here we go. Watch this, everybody. Watch this. I'm gonna go to store. I'm gonna go to order history, right? And here's where the hell is okay. Which type of okay? All right, let's just calm down.
You can do it.
Yeah. Where? Here we go.
Can you? No, that's Mordenkainen's Tomophos.
I know. Where's the date? Here we go. Date. Okay, there it is. There's my copy of Tasha's. So I'm gonna gift my order, and then it's gonna take it away from me, and then I'll just have to buy it again. But we're gonna put it right there like that. Confirmed gift, and it's gonna tell me yes or no. Your gift was successfully delivered. That is in your account, sir. Congrats. Congrats to Maximum Fun 1 on winning the prize. Boom. And then I'll just have to go buy that later. Actually, if I never close Fantasy Grounds, I'll just have it here all the time. But the second I close I guess it's not when I close Fantasy Grounds. It's next time I update. It's going to take it away from me if I don't rebuy it. I tried that one time. I tried to cheat and see if it would give it to me. It doesn't. It knows. It keeps track. So, If you guys have any other questions, whether it's about Tasha's or not, feel free to ask them. You've got 3 Fantasy Grounds users and experts here to tell you anything you need to know. And yeah, Belle, it's nice to be able to just type someone's name in there and give it to them. You only have 7 days from the date of purchase to do that, though. As a reminder to all of you who didn't run away as soon as we gave the prize away, thank you for not doing that.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, we are going to at the end of the show we'll turn the broadcast off for like 3 or 5 minutes, and then we'll come right back and we'll play Jackbox Party Pack games for a little while. Usually we do that for about an hour or so, whatever, we don't know. And everyone that's listening can play. So if you're live here on Twitch right now, you can get in the game with us, but even if you don't, you can be audience member in the game using your device, your phone or your tablet or your computer. And anybody that's in the audience can affect the votes of the games and sway the scores and stuff too. So you're just as important as anybody who's actually in the game. And that's how you do it. Good show. Thanks, everyone. Matakiri.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Are we done? Any final words from any of you two?
I've pretty much said all I wanted to say the whole entire show. So,
Fury, you fucking talk too much. Jesus.
I don't know. I'm thinking about Joe getting this, and that way Stacy can die, and I can make my Phantom like I want.
Fucking kill Stacy off after 2 years. That's amazing. I've lost a couple characters in that
Fury.
game.
Just like have her walk into like everything dangerous that she possibly can.
She's kind of stupid anyways. I mean, then her sister Macy will take over.
And Stacy is usually in the back of the pack anyway. She's usually the last one into the room and all that.
Time for her to jump into the lava.
Right. She stands next to the Warlock that has the penchant of setting her party on fire with Fireball. So, you know.
Right.
No Holds Barred is telling Robin stop sugarcoating opinions.
Well, not just me, but I don't sugarcoat my opinions. I don't think I do. Like if I have an opinion, I'll say it.
Yeah, that's gotten me in trouble on Twitter.
Well, maybe you have bad opinions. I'm kidding, Rob. I'm kidding. Don't take it seriously.
We'll see.
Word vomit.
Well, and I have so here's what gets people in trouble is there's opinions, which is I think things should be this way or this is what I think, and then there are facts, which are just true things that people don't like to hear, and that's usually what I get in trouble for.
Well, yeah, that's like a whole different ballpark.
It's a philosophical discussion we can have on Wednesday.
For non-sugar-coated opinions from Robin. Great.
That's right.
Yay!
And if Robin and Fury weren't here, this show would have been 15 minutes. It would have just been this. It would have totally been. Hold on. It would have been this. So Tasha's is pretty cool, and I think that it is awesome, and it is something that you should probably look into. Wait, hold on. Look.
Artwork.
A picture.
I fucking knew you were going to do that.
And then it is awesome. Anyways, you guys get it. Here, let me give one away. Good night. That would have been the show.
It's great.
I actually put something like that in general chat. I put where is it? I put we're obviously going to go over it as well. How great would it be if the show was just welcome everyone. The winner is this person. Good night everybody. Tip the waitstaff.
I mean, you could totally do that.
Yeah, but
and then we'll do like 2 hours of games.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get people to maybe get some information, but totally really be just give me cheerbits.
Oh yeah. All right.
I mean, let's be honest.
I'm just gonna leave with this one last thought. Delete Warlocks.
Okay. Delete Warlocks, everybody.
Damn.
All right, so we're going to
Cheerio.
We're gonna end the show, and like I said, here's where all the people that follow his names are gonna come up. Butter Spider, and we have shows 5 nights a week. So if you're new, I think we had probably some new people tonight because the audience seems a little bit bigger. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, come by. We do stuff on this channel at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern in the United States, and that's -8 UTC currently. And Bob Ross top. I didn't notice that one. And And so if it's not Monday and it's not Thursday, then we're doing something. So come on by. But we'll go ahead and end the stream. And like I said, we'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll play some games. Okay, everybody? All right.